Hi, this is Glenn Fox. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today in this video, instead of a product review, I'm going to offer you 7 strategies for making money at home for free. Now I do want you to relax here, so I'm going to let you know right up front that I'm not going to ask you to buy anything today. So you can put away your credit card and your wallet and just sit back and relax for a couple of minutes. These days there are a lot of people searching to make extra money. Some just need to supplement a meager income. Others just want to enhance their lifestyle. And still others are desperate to pay the bills because they've been laid off or are disabled. Really, the desire for an avenue to make more money is not new. It has just become more important now with the economy the way that it is. Some look for just a few dollars extra each month, and some look for a business to replace their boring job. Here are 7 tips that will help you no matter which situation you find yourself in. Tip number 1. There are lots of ways to make money from home. Here we're going to consider mostly those which involve online marketing. But most of these principles apply to whatever method you may choose. You need to be constantly aware that there are a lot of scams out there seeking to convert your desperate need into money in their pockets. Many other offers that will come to you are not truly scams, but they bring you hyped up promises that they can never fulfill. And once you get their product, you will find that it does little to actually solve your problem. Make a rule for yourself now. I will not pay for any make money at home system, no matter how promising or enticing it may seem. You'll be glad you did. Yes, this promise is hard to keep because their promises seem so real. But, and this is not a term that I ever use, but I'm going to say it now, trust me on this. Tip number 2, exercise patience. Now I know that's one of those dirty words in our time, and I could even get banned for saying it. You need to take the effort and spend the time to carefully research the opportunities until you find one that you are convinced will develop an income for you if you will follow its steps. I recommend a free system with a coach to help you. And if you'll stay with me, I'll recommend one that works. Once you settle on the system that you're going to use, stick with it. Don't try to do several things at once. Don't jump from one thing to another because it's not producing the results that you'd hoped for. Stick with it and keep doing the things that have been successful for others, and eventually it will produce results for you as well. Tip number 3. This step is going to sound redundant because it is. I got a little carried away and asked you to make a promise to yourself up in step number 1. Stop buying anything that offers to provide you with a quick, one-click push-button business. And even stop buying the tools to help you with your business. Once you start making money with your new online business, then you can invest in a few tools that you're pretty sure will help you. But for now, stop. Don't buy anything. Tip number 4. Some of you may not like this, but I'm going to include it anyway. It may be the most important tip. There is a law of reciprocity that God set into motion in the universe. It says if you give, you will receive in return. Plant a seed in God's kingdom and give it the assignment of returning to you a prosperous business. Pray and ask God for wisdom and blessing. If you don't know God, get to know Him. He's a person who cares about you. He's your creator and your friend. You're missing out on a wonderful experience if you don't have a daily relationship with the God who made you. Tip number 5. You would be wise to choose a business opportunity where you will have available to you someone who will encourage you and coach you. When you just buy a program, they may claim to have an interest in your success, but they're usually much more interested in your money. How many such promoters will give you their personal email address and maybe even their personal telephone number? Sometimes you just need a human who will help you based on their experience of having done the same thing you need to do, but having already done it. And sometimes you just need encouragement to keep on doing what you're doing. Tip number 6. Now be focused. You have a good business plan. You know what needs to be done. Spend a designated amount of time each day, whether it's 1 or 2 hours, or whether it's 8 hours. Or instead of just counting hours, You may prefer to accomplish certain projects each day. Have a to-do list and then do it. Be organized and focused and patient. Tip number 7. Remember that if it's working for others, it will work for you. If you do the things that made it work for them, it'll work for you. You are capable. You're special. But not special in the sense that what worked for others will fail to work for you, but special in the way that if you do what it takes, you will eventually see results. And you can put your own personality into it and have a unique business like no one else has. Believe in yourself. Read the books that will encourage your personal development and help you believe in yourself. It is going to work. Don't give up. When things are not going as well as you had hoped, keep looking toward the goal. You will succeed. Now, as I promised, let me share with you briefly a little about my experience. Personally, I dabbled around with various attempts to make money on the internet for years. Actually, it was more than a decade. I sure was frustrated knowing that millions of dollars were being made by others, but how could I get my share? But to tell you the truth, it was a little more than a hobby to me, because I was pursuing my other job and I wasn't starving to death. However, when I was forced to retire early because of a physical problem, making some money somehow became urgent, not just a desire. I desperately needed more money just to pay the bills. Now, I'm sure I'm not the only one that this happened to. If you ever, even once, just fill out that one little form on the internet that says that you want to make money from home, then the emails and the phone calls start pouring in. You know what I'm talking about. That one simple little entry starts multiplying faster than a calculator. I'm sure my big mistake was ever to have filled out the first email or read the first email is what I mean to say, or listened to that first telemarketer. It all sounded so good. Could I actually dare to ignore it? What if it really did work? Marketers, one after another, will try to convince you that if you will just buy their product, install it on your computer, and then click once or twice with a mouse, then the money will just start pouring in. You won't even be able to count it all. When I finally realized that there was no such thing as an instant internet business, there was no such thing as an instant cash machine, then I started saving a lot of money, and I also started experiencing a lot less disappointment. I learned that the only one getting rich was the marketer, and he was using the same traffic generation strategies that I would have to learn how to use if I ever hoped to make money on the internet. There really was no shortcut, no matter how convincing that they would sound. So I began looking more for integrity and honesty in a system than a slick marketing presentation. I wanted a proven system for income generation and not just somebody who was going to take my money and then move on to the next opportunity. That's why a free program attracted my attention. Yes, I said free. That meant that the developer or promoter only got paid when he helped me succeed, not just when he sold me something. And that's what I'm bringing to you today. A free, proven program that costs you nothing. And I only make money when you make money. And then the money I make is not part of the money that you make. It's paid by the Fortune 500 companies whose products we've been asked to promote. I want to introduce you to Instant Payday Network. The author is Jeff Buchanan. Jeff Buchanan is a very smart guy. He's also pretty rich now. But more important to me, he's a man of integrity. He's a man of character. So consider these benefits. First of all, it's free. There will never be a charge to you. You can work part-time or full-time. You can easily make $200 to $500 a day, even more. You get paid daily. No experience is required. Step-by-step simple instructions are provided to assure your success. And a live coach is available to help you. Now let me tell you what Instant Payday Network is not. It's not an MLM. You don't make money by bugging or selling to your family or friends. In fact, there's no selling at all. So there's no cold calling, and there's no telemarketing, and there's no product to inventory or ship. Even though it's free, you'll receive some very valuable tools for making a lot of money. Most importantly, you get a free marketing system. If you just follow a few simple steps, you can't help but make money. You receive a free capture page that has a proven conversion rate of 35 to 50%. Now, those of you who have any experience on the internet at all know that I'm telling you the truth when I tell you that if you were to ask a professional to design a page like that for you, it would cost you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. And then you would need a website to host it. That's included. You receive a very effective automated sales funnel. You are given for free an autoresponder. If you had to pay for that, that would be at least $19 per month. You receive it absolutely free. You receive free step-by-step training to help you get started. Training videos are available. And I will personally give you my email address, and I'll even give you my phone number. And then I'll work with you step by step to assure your success. And did I mention it's free? You'll never be asked to pay for Instant Payday Network. So the options are clear. By the time this program finishes the upsells, your cost will be well over $100. Or you can get a proven effective system for free and keep your hard-earned money. Our goal is to help you make money, not take what you already have. Now, I'm not trying to be vague about what the business involves or what you have to do. I just don't want to make this video too long. To get more details, I want to ask you to click on the link below. It's right below at the very top of the video description box. Just click on that video, and Jeff Buchanan, who makes tens of thousands of dollars a month in the business, will give you all of the details. So go ahead and click on the link below now, and I want to wish you the very best in your new business.